Joining me right now is James Pitbull Bishop. He'll be fighting on July 21st at HEX Fight Series 15 in Perth versus Ryan Robertson. What's going on, James?
Hey man, not a lot, bro. Just chilling at home, watching UFC, getting ready to go to bed. Actually, it's quite late here in New Zealand.
Yeah. I want to start off talking about your career so far. You know, since you turned pro, you have faced a lot of heavy hitters in the sport. Was that always the goal of yours, to take on the biggest fights possible?
Yeah, it's exactly the goal, man. Like, I'm not in it to weed my way through and pad my record. I'd rather people look at the names I've fought and be like, oh shit, this guy will come to fight no matter what. And you see a lot of people padding their records and fighting people who are nowhere near as skilled as them, and beating them easily and stuff, and going on about how they're awesome fighters and stuff like that, but I fought no big names, so I'm happy to fight the big ones, man. Challenges you more. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of guys nowadays are taking these easy fights and padding their record and trying to be bigger than they actually are.
Yeah, exactly. And when it comes to big shows and they get stuck in front of a decent named person, they get exposed, man, and they lose their vibe and lose fans, and people see them for who they are, you know?
Since your last fight with Isaac Hardman, you publicly mentioned that you made some personal and fight-related changes. Could you shine some light on what that meant?
Yeah, so since my fight with Isaac, I took a professional boxing fight here in New Zealand against the best welterweight in New Zealand, on Morgan. I'd been his sparring partner and stuff as well, like he hit me up and I was his sparring partner for a couple of his title fights that he's had. But I've changed camp completely, no longer with Strike Force no more. Still got Matt Cain, still with Matt Cain, still with Kieran Joblin as well. He's my number one training partner, go with him. But yeah, I've changed that. I've changed my strength and conditioning people as well. Nutrition's way better, and just a lot more positive vibes in my life now, man. Like, got rid of a lot of negative stuff and just being a lot more positive and everything. Yeah.
Let's talk about that pro boxing debut you made last February against a decorated boxer. He's the IBO Oceania champion, Bowen Morgan. What did you think of your performance in that fight?
I was happy, man. Game plan was perfect. Everything went well. Like, as I said before, man, me and Bowen were sparring partners before that fight, obviously, so we kind of knew each other a little bit. But I felt good, man. And a lot of like the boxing coaches and stuff came up to me afterwards and were like, "Man, you really exposed him to some different stuff just because of the way I fight as an MMA fighter. Angles and stuff are a bit different than boxers, so he wasn't quite used to it. So I enjoyed it, man. I loved it. It was a good time. Yeah.
You lost via decision, but it seemed like you gained a lot of respect from the boxing side of combat sports in New Zealand, right?
Definitely. And that was actually one of my main goals, was to gain that respect for the MMA community from the boxing community here in New Zealand. Because a lot of the old heads in boxing, especially the amateur stuff, they don't respect us MMA fighters. They just look at us as bugs and stuff, So I really did that just for a huge respect thing, like show them that, yeah, we're fighters too, we enjoy the science of the game, not just the thuggery of the game. We enjoy the science and the breakdown and everything of the game, Yeah.
Your original opponent, Daniel Jones at HEX 15, had to pull out due to a serious case of staph. How disappointed were you to hear this news, man?
I got the text message from Matt, my coach, saying that he was out. First thing that popped into my head was, fuck yeah, I can eat because I really want a donut. But hey, it's the way the game is, man. Like nothing against Daniel Jones. I hope him a speedy recovery and everything. Like that's just the way the game is. And huge ups to Ryan for stepping up on a week's notice and 2 weeks, 2 weight classes above his weight class too. So I was kind of upset that I didn't think I had a fight, but then straight away Matt was just like, "You've already got another fight lined up. It's perfect." So yeah, like Matt said yes for me because he knew I was going to say yes anyway to fighting Ryan. He knew I was just going to say yes no matter what. So yeah.
Did you have to make any late, adjustments for the late replacement?
No, not really. We've kind of just decided just to open it up now. And just like we had a game plan for Daniel Jones, but now with the change, we kind of just said open up and just do whatever feels comfortable during the night. You know, see where it goes. If I'm having success somewhere, keep it there. If I'm not, take it somewhere else. You know.
You mentioned earlier that you made some changes. For this fight camp, where have you been spending most of your time and who have you been working with?
So the new team that I work with now, we've decided we've kind of just nomaded it. So we've kind of called ourselves the Otautahi Lost Boys, which Otautahi is Christchurch and Māori. So we're the Otautahi Lost Boys because we were lost and we had no actual real place to train and anything like that. And just one of the local gyms here just opened up their space for us, and they've allowed us to train in their facility and stuff. But it's just a small group of guys, and we're all eager to train. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, Elite Fight Centre is the place that has let us use their facility, and I'm now finding it as a Otautahi Lost Boy now.
Sounds good.
Yeah, man.
When you look at Ryan Robertson, how do you assess him?
To be honest with you, man, I don't do any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it all up to my coaches and my training partners to devise what they want me to do. Like fucking Matt looked it up and was just like, "Look, I'm happy for you to do whatever you want, man." So I've got full faith in Matt and my coaches that they'll tell me what to do if I'm doing it wrong. So, yeah.
Which means that you are very coachable, right?
Yeah, like I'm a soldier, bro. Like you tell me what to do and I'll do it. But I'll also have my own little spice to it as well.
Definitely, you got to have your own little spice. Having faith in your coaches and your coaching staff and your sparring partners is huge, I think, for a fighter's confidence.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I mean, we spend so much time with them. Like I know Kieran spends a lot of time away from his family just to be training with me and stuff. So I've got to put a lot of respect and faith into all them boys for doing everything for me. Like I'm the only one fighting on this card out of my team, so they've done this whole camp just for me. So yeah, can't do it without them.
Robertson, it seems like lately, when I look at him, he has kind of turned a corner in his career. He has some big wins, but what skills do you think you possess that he will have a difficult time handling?
Yeah, he definitely is. I've seen him take out some big names now just recently, which is awesome. Makes it a better fight. I've got that New Zealand striking that you've seen on the world stage now. Like our Liga, the Belmore Liga, man, that's Wayne Vega and all that, they've that's all for New Zealand now, so that's how us Kiwis fight. But that's us. You see it on the UFC, man. Dan, Izzy, they're causing drama for people with their stand-up, so that's it. Yeah,
You're just doing your part then.
yeah, yeah, man. Just doing my part of it. Yeah.
How much of your boxing has elevated since you've been basically concentrating on that this year?
Hugely, man. And I actually started like, when was it? Like October last year, I started sparring with Bowen. And since then, man, just, yeah, the hand speed and just everything with my hands, my head movement, everything's moved up a notch. It's awesome. Yeah. And obviously, sparring with a high level guy like Bowen, that shit's going to get you better very fast. Yeah.
Do you feel that you have more power now with this boxing, the addition of the boxing training?
Yep, I do. Like, I feel like the connection between my whole body to throw my punches now, like from the foot all the way up to the hand, is all connected now. Like, because I was focusing on it so much, and yeah, so like I've got the whole connection now. I'm not just trying to throw a punch from my shoulder like you see a lot of new guys doing. So it's all from everything now, man. Yeah.
Being able to sit down on your punches and having those small gloves on can be devastating for your opponents.
Yeah, it can be very dangerous. And I mean, I'm dropping down to featherweight now, and I was hurting people at lightweight, like, so yeah.
What type of fight do you see playing out at HEX 15?
um, Very smart, technical fight. I'm gonna try and make it technical and just try to expose Ryan where I can, man. Like, yeah, that's my vision of it. I want to do it. I want to put a statement on the featherweight division that I'm here and I'm gonna knock some names down and get in there. Yeah, I'm not just there just to be a fighter. I'm there to take over that featherweight division in Australasia for at the moment, and then move on. Yeah.
All right, July 21st, HEX Fight Series 15 in Perth. James Bishop will face Ryan Robertson. Thank you for your time, James, and good luck on your fight, sir.
Hey, cheers. Thanks, John. Man, it was good to catch up.